We have a wonderful topic today for our parents.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about family contract for cyber safety.
Yep. And let me
So,
start
Ruchi,
by,
why don't you get started?
sure. All right. So, friends, I wanted to share a personal incident that happened recently with my daughter. So, she uses my phone to watch videos and play games, and she knows the passcode to access it. Recently, after her karate class on South Michigan Avenue, after her karate class, as she was talking to her friends, she loudly announced my passcode in her conversations with her friends. And everybody on Michigan Avenue at that time knew what my passcode was. And this set me thinking on how I can help her understand what should and what should not be shared. I mean, she's 5. So, so helping her understand the risks of the different things, there are some things that are very innocent. You can share them. There are some things that need a little bit of, uh, I don't know, caution in sharing. So, and I'm sure that, other parents would be having the same issues. I'm sure their children probably would be using their phones as well. So, as I was thinking what can be done, I realized that in her karate class, they have a pledge that they take at the end of the karate session. It's like to reiterate like good behavior. I'll use my karate to help people. They end the class with that. And therefore, after doing a little bit of research, I came across something called a family pledge or a family contract that can be signed by both parents and children to agree to certain things, certain rules. And so there is that. We'll send the contract that I found online. I'm sure. I don't know if it can be shared on the screen now, or we can attach it with this video. But basically, it addresses most of the concerns. There are like 10 key things that it is, that on an online in an online environment, we will not talk to. If there's anything that makes me uncomfortable, I will not respond to that message, and things like that. Then it also has, most important thing that I saw in that contract was essentially a rule that says that parents and kids will talk to each other. And I
Okay. Do
think
you
that
know
is
which rule number that is? I'm sorry, Ruchi. We have the family contract up
okay.
on the screen now.
It's actually the rule number 6. I will talk to my parents so that we can set up rules for going online. Like everything is, it's very simple. I will not give out personal information such as my address, telephone number, parents' work address, name, location of my school without my parents' permission. You know, that's the first one. Then I will tell my parents right away if I come across any information that makes me feel uncomfortable. So if you look at it, every single rule has this open communication between the parent and the child,
Right.
which I feel is key for anything. So like these are some 10 rules. The last rule is also excellent. I will help my parents understand how to have fun and learn things online and teach them things about internet, computer, and other technologies. So I know Avni knows more about YouTube than I do. So, this I felt was a great tool. This pledge, it can be printed out, signed by both the parties. I think it's a great tool that can be used by both parents and kids. We sign it, we help them understand, go over every single rule with your child. I'll see based on my personal experience whether it works or not, or if my daughter is still, calling out my passcode in public. We'll see if it works, but I think this is a good tool to be used. Like all the 10 rules that you will see in here are fairly basic, written in a very simple language, can be explained to a 5-year-old, 4-year-old. And, our end goal is essentially to help our child understand that they when they should come and tell us what
Right.
makes them uncomfortable online. So,
Wow, this is really a great contract. Are we able to name the source to give credit of where you were able to get it together? Because it seems as though I'm reading through this, and we have something similar. I know with my kids, they've done contracts for different activities and Girl Scouts and um, karate. My son was involved in karate. There was a contract there. But this is really good. It really hits home. I like the first part about, leading with do not give out any personal information. And it's in simple terms that this reading level is at maybe a third grade, fourth grade, no more than a fourth
yep,
grade reading level.
yep,
Not a whole
it's
lot of
very,
complicated words here for kids to get confused by.
yep. And this is why I love this so this I got from this website called safekids.com. And they have this
Okay.
contracts. So if you want, I can give you the website name as well. Like it's www.safekids.com/contract_.